Hi everyone, we are complete with Persuasion and we are launching into personal experience or brief opinion for next week. I'm very proud of my students always, but especially proud for this group because you are the asynchronous students and that's not easy. I enjoy the connection I make through video, but I know it's not the same if you were face-to-face. But do realize that you are ready for face-to-face. You really are. Once you've done video work, you can transfer the skills you have to be well prepared, keep up your voice quality, make sure you're looking at the camera as much as possible. Those same skills go into face-to-face. And the easier part of it is that you are going to get feedback, which you don't get like this. You don't. I think that's why I talk so much, because I'm so used to having a turn-taking situation where I'm in a classroom and I ask questions and I get feedback and I take my turn talking. Monologues are tough for me because I'm never sure, did I completely say everything I wanted to say? Well, I love the whiteboard method of writing your names because I love to write your names. It honors you and it really cements the fact that we are a cohort, we are a community. So this week's contribution for Persuasion, Stephanie and Talia and Nadia Lee, Michael Hensley, Cass, Michael McCarthy, Andrew Lowe, Savannah, Logan, Christina, Nicole, Kayla, and Moravia. Yay! And now this is what you look like. Just beautiful. This is Logan's right here, and the picture does come up. And Logan has such a unique style. I think he should be on Masterpiece Theater on Channel 2. And here we have Stephanie, and Stephanie did a continuation of her informative speech, which is, I mentioned in my feedback to her, she'll become the expert in this. And I could even picture Stephanie getting a PhD in this topic. And Cass always spends time in thoughtful analysis. She does a good job of her picture here and her visuals there. Talia is very sincere. She's our quiet student, but she packs a mighty message. And then so does Michael McCarthy. He's very clear, very well prepared. Christina, if you watch Christina's, and I hope you do, even though you really only have to look and analyze 3 student speeches for the journal, I hope you're enjoying the whole group. Christina did a very clever way. In a short period of time, she had the theme of supporting, adopting or rescuing a dog, taking in a dog that needs to be rescued. And she formulated it by going through 3 different ways she's acquired 3 different dogs. One she bought, one was given to her, and one was rescued. And through emotions and care and time, she was able to get that rescue dog, I think, a year and a half. The dog's name is Belle, who she just loves. How she got that rescue dog to become a whole part of the family. And it's a wonderful, compelling argument for rescue dogs done vis-a-vis a narrative or a story. You will notice in many of these presentations in Informative and Persuasion, stories are included. Your audience will remember a story. Nadia too. Nadia has a very unique one, saying that underage dating should be banned. This is a topic I never would have thought of, but it's part of her life. Andrew is encouraging us to buy Bic pens, which I cannot tell you how many pens I've gone through looking for the perfect pen. So the next time I'm buying a pen, I'm going to look and take on Andrew's connection. Nicole wants us to have the German Shepherd. Lee has a very compelling argument again, and so does Lowe, so does Kayla, of course, on Disney, and Michael Hensley with his blue kitty cat, and Savannah is always sincere and very well connected, and Moravia did a very personal experience speech for her Persuasion. So I didn't mention everyone's content here because I want you to watch them. I want you to enjoy them and appreciate the different styles of delivery, and appreciate within the community, appreciate yourself. We're back. You saw my hand. I want to make a 1 or 2 different announcements. One is next week we'll be doing our personal experience brief opinion. And I did put a little handout and a little video on that. And you are on your way. You will find in the personal experience or brief opinion, you will be less dependent on your notes. But you should always take in notes. Always go up before an audience with notes, because that's the pre-preparation that's important for you to put your mind in clarity. What am I really trying to say? So without notes, any one of us could be rambling, and you know what happens to that? You'll lose your listeners, so it's not as effective. So that's next week. And then the other thing is April 12th, and this does not apply to the 15 students who did the persuasive speech, but if you know anyone who it does apply to, or maybe it's you in another class, April 12th is the last day for student-generated withdrawal. So if you know you're getting in trouble in any classes, you know by midterm time you haven't been doing the work, you should withdraw yourself. That's just my little public announcement here, because some students don't understand that they can do it, but after April 12th you can't. And then faculty like me have no choice but to put an FW. Years ago we could withdraw students, but we can't anymore. So that's an announcement. Other than that, okay, we're launching our personal experience or brief opinion, and those are for next week. So I know some will come in on Monday, and I understand that most of you put your videos up on the weekend, and there's nothing wrong with that. I will catch up with you. It's my pleasure, and that's my job. All right, everyone, thank you so much for the persuasive. We learn so much from each other, and I enjoy watching your style. And if you want to, what I do oftentimes, when I've been in classes like this before, back in the 70s, when we did our work in a television studio, and we had big, they weren't even VCRs. I don't even know what the technology is. But I would look back at all my videos. So if there's, including the self-introduction, there's 6 times you do a video. You do the self-introduction, you do the in the news, you do an informative, you do a persuasive. Do I have that right? Then you do a personal experience, brief opinion, then a free choice. Is that 6? There are 6. 5 speeches and self-introduction. You will see your whole being change. There's change. Looking more at the camera, being more relaxed, accepting the fact that you're not getting feedback, which you will really enjoy when you transfer these skills into a live audience. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to your personal experience, brief opinions. Those next set of speeches do not have to be private information. It's information that you choose to share with us, but they are a human experience type of speech, and there's no research involved, and they could be 2 minutes, quality 2 minutes. I'm looking for you to look even more at the camera, feel a little bit more relaxed, but you choose what you speak about. And if you want to take us on the road, if you want to go into another, anywhere, if you want to take us to work, you want to take us outside, anywhere where we can hear you. I know sometimes outside is a little windy. I've had students do wonderful presentations at the beach, and I've had to say, the wind was up, we heard nothing, but your visual was great. Anyway, I'm thinking of you, and I'm hoping everyone's well. I know a few of you have been sick, and it's hard, isn't it? When you get so sick, you don't even know if you're going to breathe or live the next day, and you're young, but you're persevering, and I appreciate that too. Bye, everyone.